You ready to golf? You're swinging away today, right?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
This is the best day of the year. I got my boy Chris Rakoczy here together. We're just two guys running around with cameras. This is the Hartford Hospital Auxiliary Golf Tournament, and we're gonna be bringing coverage, getting photo and video of all these great people, a part of Hartford Healthcare and our partners. We hope that you'll join us today because we're gonna have so much fun.
This is such an amazing event, and what makes this event so incredible is the auxiliary does 100% of the activity. They put their heart and soul into this. They care deeply about what they're raising money for, and they do just an exceptional job. So thank you so much to our entire auxiliary. What makes Hartford Hospital and Hartford Healthcare so incredible, it's the culture and it's the people. And it's our partners and the people who support and invest in this institution. So thank you to everyone for being here. We're raising money for the surgical program to help our patients. We have the most incredible surgical program. It's the highest rated quality surgical program in America. They do miracles every day. We couldn't be supporting better people, doing more important work, and most importantly, getting to care for our community and for everyone, for all the people we serve. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this institution. We appreciate every one of your personal efforts for contributing to this. It's going to be a competitive match today. Good luck to all.
Way back here.
He's hard at work.
Awesome. Right? So, you want to tuck in there? You like them, right? No. Then we don't get along. Yeah. Take your time. Sounds got them. Shot.
Yeah, it's critical. The branding matters, guys. Branding oh, tell them, Chris, the branding matters.
Branding matters. Every chance you get.
Come on down. We can't wait to have you here in front of this beautiful signage.
Absolutely.
It's time to go eat. Time to go eat. Man,
gotta fuel the body.
It's critical. Do you know that you're good at like being on camera? Is that like a thing?
No, not really.
Well, you are. I'm like, dude, you're just like a natural. What is going on, folks? It's a fantastic day here in Hartford, Connecticut. We're here at the Hartford Golf Club. I'm Caleb Green, and today I'm joined by Chris Rakoczy. He's not just any ordinary person, folks. He is the system photographer and digital image librarian. Chris, my friend, always good to see you.
Always good to work with you, Caleb. Good day out here today.
Now, I mentioned this is the Hartford Hospital Auxiliary Golf Tournament. Would you believe me if I told you that this tournament has been going on for an incredible 35 years? And folks, $5 million have been raised to support a multitude of departments at Hartford Hospital. This year, it's the surgical program, and in particular, they have a surgical space that's coming up that will help patients and families just have more intimate conversations with physicians and the care teams in general. Chris, we were here today getting pictures and video of so many incredible folks at Hartford Healthcare, Hartford Hospital, but all of our partners that help us transform healthcare. How has that experience been for you today?
It's a lot of fun. Everybody out here is, of course, they're having a great time on a Monday, enjoying the fall weather, and keep going.
Thank you. You're good. I'll chop.
Folks like them enjoying the fall weather and supporting this great cause. I think this is really where our community partners, these other businesses that are taking some time out. It looks like it's all fun and games, but it really is about funding things like the new Family Resource Center for the surgery departments that you mentioned. So it's a blast going around and seeing everybody, seeing familiar faces, seeing new faces, and documenting it, getting to ham it up a little bit and be a little goofy outside the norm a bit.
All right, we're going.
We're going. Dark. It's a bumpy ride, but we're making it happen.
Look at us, guys. We're having so much fun. Chris has been working hard all day getting photos of all the folks here at the tournament. What's been the most exciting part of this whole day?
Driving backwards on the golf course, hoping to not get hit by somebody teeing off.
Oh, stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Lots more content to share. Now, we've probably captured photos of well over 30 individual departments, both whether they're inside of Hartford Healthcare or if they're external, one of the partners that we use. Chris, what would you say were some of the most fun aspects of today, getting out, getting those shots? What would you say was the most fun ones?
I said when we see familiar faces, we see some of the folks from the philanthropy department that are really pivotal in raising the money for the hospital operations, and I've seen them now 9 years running at the tee box in hole 3, Megan and Kristen, and so it's just you run into the familiar faces and you get to goof it up a little bit more with them and play off of, like, we have interesting facts on different signage around the course, and so play off those and help in a fun and lighthearted way, but bring attention to those facts. Number one in cardiac care or liver transplant, or what the most common birth date is. All these sorts of things. So I would say them. Seeing familiar faces and just having a good time with it, and then finding the groupings out there that are playing the field that are willing to be a little bit more goofy, like stand in a sand trap for the group shot, and just sort of poke fun at their own playing. Because again, they're out here for fun. They know that it's for a good cause. It's not about the end score in the end. It's about the end score of the hospital's operations for patient care and families of patients.
Now, one of those things that us in the content space always talk about are the work and the commitment that goes into making these shots possible. We've been out here since 9:30 a.m. and it's now 4:26, so almost 4:30, so a number of hours, and it's been hot. We've gone through the course, we've driven up and down the hills, and we've just had our equipment ready. Chris, tell me what it's like when you're looking at that group who's getting ready to tee off or getting ready to putt. What do you look for when you're getting ready to capture that moment?
In a case like this, where it's not truly a competitive tournament, it is more about who's having fun. Do they look like they just came off of a good hole? Are they just kind of feeling like they're playing well today? And Are they just enjoying each other's company? You know, a lot of people are out here. They're bringing their friends or colleagues, and you know, capturing that joy and that camaraderie and that community is this. So I'm not looking for the epic ESPN golf shot. I'm looking for, hey, if somebody duffs it off into the trees, that's fine. If we're laughing about it, then it's a good shot as far as I'm concerned.
Now, you mentioned that ESPN shot, folks. We actually got a couple of them. Bimal Patel sunk a putt, as well as Karen Goyette. Now, Bimal is the recently appointed Chief Operating Officer here at Hartford Healthcare, and Karen Goyette is the Chief Strategy and Transformation Officer here at Hartford Healthcare. So Chris brought out the GoPro. He set it down at an angle that could capture that good, crisp golf swing. And fortunately, we had a Hartford Healthcare golf ball. Chris, tell me about what it was like realizing that we had a branded ball, and then also realizing that you've got the equipment to set it up and create something beautiful.
I mean, that really came about when, you know, again, I mentioned community partners and business partners. SignPro is a company we do a lot of work with. Things like this, generated by SignPro. One of the folks from SignPro handed me the golf ball that had, you know, our little sticker on it, and I just kind of looked at that and said, you know what, it's just such a small thing, but we gotta put this grand, we gotta put this big in the frame. How are we going to do that? Drop the GoPro in the frame and have fun with it. It wasn't a play ball. It wasn't something that somebody was, you know, shooting their round with. So it gave us the creative freedom to say, all right, this stroke doesn't count to your score. This is purely for the cinematic experience, purely for the Hollywood production value of, like, let's get low, let's be creative, let's have, again, fun. Let's have fun with it, and help spread that message.
It's critical. It's critical. Listen, man, we've been working this tournament for a number of years. Chris and I, for the last 2 years, have been here. They give us a golf cart. They give us access to the players. So we got to give a recognition to the auxiliary department for really helping to facilitate this golf tournament. Throughout your experience, how great is it to have a department that's so committed to just increasing access to care through such a significant initiative like this?
Well, I gotta say, I mean, the auxiliary folks have been great to work with. In you know, they do more events than just this. They were, you know, just reaching back several years to COVID. The auxiliary was pivotal in getting some of the food in that, you know, to feed our staff that was in those critical care wards. And in doing so, we're supporting a restaurant community partner. They run events for people that are leaving, you know, their legacy donations to Hartford Hospital in their estate planning. They run events like this. Like, those folks are so busy doing so much to support the hospital, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of things to put together, but they always come out smiling. They always come out with, you know, just a great team spirit, and so it's always a joy to work with them. And also, yeah, I think kind of in their partners on things that are fundraising specifically like this. The philanthropy team. They used to be called Fund Development, and I've worked closely with them over the years. I always joked with Megan and the team that they put the fun in fund development. Well, now they're philanthropy, and I can't make that joke anymore. But they still bring the fun and do as much as anybody to support the auxiliary, support the hospital, which is in the end supporting the patients and the families that we're all here for.
That's fantastic, man. Listen, Chris has been doing this for a number of years. He's been locked in since day one. We're getting ready to close up here, Chris. If you could recommend anyone to become involved with the Hartford Hospital Auxiliary Golf Tournament, or any of the wonderful golf tournaments that we have, that we sponsor, that contribute directly back to our hospitals and to our health system, what advice would that be?
Ooh, I would say you'd have to go right to the auxiliary themselves. Talk to Lori Flax, talk to Mari Fairbanks, talk to any of the ladies that are on the auxiliary. Walk into the Hartford Hospital gift shop, and that's run by the auxiliary, and just ask them. You know, if you want to get involved, I'm sure there's opportunity to do so, and it's simply a matter of showing up. Most of the time, it's just show up and be ready. to offer your services, and we'll find a place for you.
That'll work. We will, in fact, find a place for you. That's right. Chris Rakoczy, System Photographer, Digital Image Librarian. I'm Caleb Green, Manager of Content Development here at the 35th Annual Hartford Hospital Auxiliary Golf Tournament. My friends, we will see you soon. Take care, and as always, be well. My brother.
Another year in the can.
That'll work. Here, let me just... All right, folks, take care. We're out. That'll work.